with those beans. I'm like, I'm not going to tell you.
And at the end of the day, instead of a cocktail, have some maple syrup. It's better for you and it's good.
All right, a couple hundred left. We got a couple hundred people online. David, it's good to see you, buddy.
Thank you.
And
thank you for everything.
You're a big part of my success, too. I appreciate you, my friend.
Well, you promise you'll come to Vermont?
Without a doubt. You kidding me?
All right, that's a commitment.
I'll bring my punk son. I'll bring Danny.
Bring your son. We'll come. We'll have maple syrup.
He'll clean you out, bro.
I love that. Thank you, guys.
All right. We are getting to wine in just a minute, but you want to see how big Shaquille O'Neal is? I'm 6'3". Look at him. A monster. And the nicest guy you will ever meet. That's one of the pictures that we have. And then this is, I don't even know what this is. Oh, this is, that's just bad. Daniel, look at me with the stash. I got my 70s stash. Go on. We were doing summer host pick, and so they put a mustache on me, and that's hanging out with some of my favorite girls there. And Chad Allen. You know how much I love Chad. Look at Chad. And look at me wearing a jacket. Did you see the pictures of me with the vest? What was up with that? Anyway, all right, David, thanks again, buddy.
Thank you,
I'll be in touch. All right, so I'm so glad that Brendan came out. Good to see you, buddy.
Good to see you.
So Brendan is our expert in wine, okay? And listen, I know a lot of you out there don't know a lot about wine. So we're gonna try to educate you a little bit, but I will tell you this, whether you're a wine drinker or you entertain and serve wine, we have a really good deal on what I call the world of wine. This is a globally inspired collection. And we give you the best of everything. We give you a Pinot, we give you a Pinot Gris, a Pinot Noir, we give you a Red Blend, and we give you a Rosé. You could choose 4, which gives you 1 bottle of each, or you could do 12, where you get 3 bottles of each. But our pricing, and I buy wine probably every 2 weeks, and I'll usually spend anywhere between $20 and $30 to $40 a bottle. We are at about $10 per bottle, which is cheap. And these are not everyday wines. These are not wines you're going to find everywhere. Every one of these wines is from a different place on this planet. So we have got one from California, we have one from Australia, we have one from Portugal, and then finally we have one from Italy.
Yep, we got
Welcome to our show, buddy. It's good to see you.
Excited to be back.
I kind of messed with your palate a little bit with the maple syrup.
No, it was good. It was a nice little kickstart to get the party going. So yeah, I'm super excited. We have a journey all around the world just to get right excited for summertime, you know, make that summertime planning effortless. So what a better way to welcome in summer than with this rosé right here. We have the Tuscan Kiss Rosé, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
It's going to be from Italy. So now I know there's a big hype this year for Euro summer. You don't need to go. You can just have it right here in your backyard.
Delivered right to your house.
Delivered right to your backyard.
So what are the characteristics of a rosé that you look for?
What I look for is it's sweet but not too sweet, which is what I like about this. It's really just summer in a bottle with this Tuscan Kiss Rosé. It's going to start your summer off right. It's going to be bright. It's going to be crisp. It's going to be floral, sweet again, but not too sweet.
Like floral, maybe pears, maybe lemony, something like that. All right, here we go.
And this would be really great too chilled. So if you put it in the freezer 30 minutes before your guests come.
That's nice.
Do you like it?
That's really nice. And crisp.
Crisp, right?
Like biting into an apple. That is
summer
amazing.
Day. I call it summer in a bottle.
So if you like a lighter wine, you're going to get that, and that is the rosé. And the rosé is from Italy. That is from
That's our first stop
Tuscany.
on this tour.
So that, you get 1 bottle of that. What's the next one?
Next up, we got the Firebird Pinot Gris. This is going to be in Australia.
Everybody likes a Pinot Gris.
Right? G'day, mate. We're going to come from Australia right down here, down under. No need to travel again. We can just take it right to your door. It's going to come from the Adelaide Hills. This, again, too, is going to give you those beach vibes. I mean, it already looks like a beach day in a bottle.
Oh, my God.
You got to give it a whiff. Do you get the smell of the ocean, the beach?
You know, it's funny. That's exactly what I thought of, is like I'd have this sitting out looking at the beach.
Right? And, you know, we're starting to crank out those boat days. That would be perfect. Take it out on the boat, get it in the cooler. Again, best served chilled.
I like this better than that.
All right, we're tearing up.
The best part is, everybody, if you're having people over, there are people that are going to say, oh, if you have something like a rosé, give me that. There are people that are going to say, oh, I love a Pinot. If you love Pinot, that is a perfect Pinot. Little bit of sweetness, not super dry.
Right.
Fresh, crisp, apples, pears.
Yes.
Delicious.
And so both of these, again, are on the sweeter side. So if you want to pair it with something spicy, maybe.
Like that. Yeah.
That would be going really well here.
Exactly.
Especially it's Taco Tuesday today. Have it with some tacos.
I would serve that with like blackened salmon.
Blackened salmon.
Right.
A sushi date night would go well.
Night. Yep. All right, let's go red, baby. Here we go.
All right, we're moving to USA. We got the good old California Portola Vineyards Pinot Noir.
You go ahead.
Oh, thank you.
I'll hold you pour.
The assist, with the assist.
Yeah.
Look at that pour. Perfect right there. So we're moving to our red varietal here.
And remember, you never do this.
Look at him.
Don't grab the glass.
Who's the expert
You either
here?
grab the bottom, or I like to grab the stem. It's a little more balanced, but what we're looking for here is we're looking to see what kind of coating we're getting inside that glass. And you can tilt it a little bit, and you'll see whatever draws back. That's what they call the legs on wine, which tells you that the wine is a substantial wine, right? And then I'm gonna smell, and you can put your whole head in there if you can get it in there, but I like to put my nose completely in, give it a sniff.
All right, let's see if it passes the taste test here.
Oh my God.
It's great. What I really like about it is it's almost got a little
Carrie,
candiness.
come here. Carrie Miletto's coming up.
let's
Carrie,
go.
you're a wine drink. Carrie, try this. This is the
Don't mind if I do.
this is the
right in
Pinot
there.
Noir. Do you like a Noir, Pinot
I
Noir?
love Pinots, yeah.
Try that.
Okay. First, I gotta smell it.
Okay.
Good
That's
girl.
nice.
She knows wait, and she's also a restaurateur. She's getting her culinary degree.
And it's a California wine, so it's
That
gonna get that
is-
fruit forward. You're gonna get a little
That's
fruit.
good.
That's wonderful.
Oh, great to hear.
It has a
Nice.
little bit of sweetness, which I like. I don't like killer dry red wine. It's
Right.
too astringent for me, too acidic. This is perfect.
Smooth, and
Yes.
then you taste the fruit. So it's really nice because it's not. I think what I don't like is when you do that first sip and it's too much. You know,
You could-
It hits
hey,
you a little too hard.
What,
This one
what
goes
could you
down
eat that
smooth.
with?
Oh, so many things.
I think barbecue ribs would be perfect
I think
for that.
so too.
Carrie's
Fire up
going
those
out.
That's a
grills.
good transition.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No, but I would have that with ribs. Okay, we got to get to the last one. And by the way, 4-pack where you get one of each, or 12 where you get 3 of each. Guys, we'll ship this right to your door. When you have company over all summer, now you got a wine stash, and it only costs you $119 for literally a case of wine. There are people that pay $119 for one bottle, and we're giving you a case. All right, Brendan, what do we got?
We got the bread and cheese Portuguese Red Blend. So last stop on our tour is Portugal. It's going to be that robust red that you're looking for.
Yeah, this is hearty.
Right? You know, it was just Father's Day. We just got those grills maybe. You want to fire up?
Filet mignon.
Yes, come on. And if you're not a red meat eater, maybe some salmon, cedar plank salmon. And don't let the
Yeah.
name fool you. Bread and cheese,
Yeah.
it's not a simple wine.
But you know what? I normally don't like a drier red wine. This one is not that acidic. It's really not that. It actually goes down very, very easily. And remember, you're gonna eat this with a piece of meat or whatever you like, but something that's a little more bold. This would go great with spicy food too. So if you're doing like a fra diavolo, a pasta, you
Pasta
could do
primavera.
that. That would be perfect with that. All right, so very busy. And when you think about it, the last time you can go to like our regular grocery store here, and the bargain wines are like $10. And they're not very good.
And
The
listen,
lower on the shelf.
Lower
that
on the
they
shelf.
Are, the cheaper, and I'm not poo-pooing them. There are a couple that are decent, but you got to go through 8 bottles before you find the one you like. These were all hand selected.
hand-selected, it takes all that grunt work out for you. I know it's summer, we only have 3 months. It's jam-packed with events, graduation parties, 4th of July. Get that 12-pack, you're gonna use these for gifts, you're gonna take these home with you, you're gonna stash some away for yourself. You're gonna have family just showing up at your door. I'm
That's
from the
so
Jersey
good.
Shore and people just start banging in, saying, hey, can I come in?
I might get a case of the Portola.
Hey.
That Pinot Noir, and I don't drink a lot of Pinot Noir, so here's the deal, and here's what I'll tell you. Here's my rating process, if you trust me at all. Number 1, the Portola. I like that, number 1. Number 2, I like the Pinot. I like the Rosé last. And then, again, I don't like the super bold wines. That's just me. The nice thing is you get them all. You either get 4 or you get 3 of each. And for $119 to get a case of wine, I was in Napa, and I was spending $60, $70, $80 a bottle.
Wow.
And you would buy a case, and it was $600 or $700 or $800. And here's the thing: then you don't want to give it to anybody because you're like, oh, it's too expensive. I'm only going to give it to the people I love. If you have people coming over to your house, and they say, I would love wine, don't you hate when you're like, well, I only have one type, and it's white.
And look at this
Well, you're like,
variety
"Look
you're
at that."
getting here.
You're getting a fantastic variety. All right, there's 200 left. Doesn't include all the people that are online. It's free shipping and handling. And when you go to order, make sure you check hsin.com because we don't deliver to everybody, but we deliver to most people. There are certain states that, I don't know, they just don't